Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit random. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just decided I want to film today for you guys, do something fun, and maybe the most clickbaity thing I do in the video will be the title. It's going to be a surprise to me. That's the kind of person I am. So maybe I'm going to graffiti on the wall. Maybe I'm going to do a workout, like probably not because I've already done one. Maybe I'm going to lick my dog's asshole.
Lick my dog's asshole.
I probably won't, but who knows. Maybe I'll make it about how I came out as bisexual. I've been watching a lot of like lesbian YouTubers. I've been watching Alexis and Lillian and Corinne and Skylar, and I really like their videos. And I'm not trying to discriminate and say I only like their videos because they're lesbian couples, but watching their videos definitely does make me feel like I kind of want like a girlfriend to do videos with me. And my dog is cool and everything, but he's not like a girl human, so there's that. This one time I put up an Instagram post that I was bisexual and no one actually cared. So I think these days it's very safe to come out as bisexual, and maybe this video could be like tips of what to do to come out as bisexual, answering everything to do with bisexuals. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So hi, my name's Tamia and I'm a bisexual. Follow me on Instagram at MissKissXOXO. And let's get into the video. I never get any questions about this because no one really cares in this day and age. I'm hoping that we're all going to be a lot more accepting of everybody's sexuality. I love when people are free to do what they desire. Although I'm not saying that your sexuality or how you identify is like a choice. I'm not saying it's a choice. I think that I don't want to have to keep putting disclaimers after every single thing I say. How did I realize I was bisexual? Well, I've had sexual encounters with women. Bi means two. It's not saying I'm attracted to two genders, as in men and women, because that's actually not being inclusive of all the other labels. It's actually me referring to bi as in my sexuality and everyone else's. I don't even 100% know if I'm bisexual or not, because I'm not attracted to every single person on the planet. So maybe I'm not bisexual. Is that the worst joke ever? Yes. I don't think I'm actually trans. But like I could be. Because I used to be like, I wish I was a gay guy. And when I was younger, when I was like 11, I used to do like record myself talking on this like CD player thing. And I used to just do the man's voice and the woman's voice and have like little conversations. I used to be like, hey honey, how are you? Oh, I'm good, thanks, how are you? So I was thinking like, maybe I'm like a little bit trans. I don't want to like discredit actual trans people, like who've actually gone through a lot more like hardship in that sector of their life with hormone stuff and surgery and all this stuff. I'm not saying every trans person has done that, because I don't even know. Everyone's different. Every single person is different. So what's it like being bisexual? It's pretty much like just not. Because of my PTSD, I think that my sex drive is actually quite low at the moment compared to say when I was 19. I don't think that has anything to do with my sexuality, although sexuality is fluid. I think that we all fall somewhere along the spectrum of sexuality. Yeah, there's no absolutes anyway in life. So yeah. Some common stereotypes of bisexuals is that, yeah, we're attracted to every single person, which is not true. Let's just call her Holly. I was with this girl called Holly, and she was I won't say her last name. We were really good friends, or so I thought, and I was thinking like, maybe we were really good friends, and I went over to this guy's house that she was staying at, I think, and I was just hanging out with her though, because she was the one who invited me over. And We were just having fun, we were drinking, I think. This was a really long time ago, so I can't really remember the finer details, but she suggested like maybe we should hook up. It's actually really creepy because that guy that was living there kept trying to come into the room that we were in, and it was really awkward. So it was awkward for two reasons. One, I didn't actually want to be, I was kind of just doing it for the experimental side of it, and had I known that it would end our friendship, I would not have done that. I don't think it's worth that. And I had no idea she had like actual romantic feelings for me, because at that time, because I hadn't come to terms with the fact that I was a bisexual or whatever, I saw her as a friend and I really, really liked her. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't like disregarding her feelings, but I didn't know the depths of her feelings. She was also like a junkie, and I didn't even realize it at the time. I only knew later. So it's very complicated. I did try to get into it, but I just didn't love it because I just didn't love it. Not sure what I was doing because it's a girl, and I'm like, what am I doing? I feel like way out of my depth here. Whoa. And she's like, you did really great for your first time. And I was like, thanks. It wasn't the best thing ever. It was kind of fun. Like, it was fun as a bonding thing. But yeah, as I say, like a few weeks or days, I don't even know how long, but she just totally ghosted me. Never heard from her again. I think she sent me a message like years later, and it was just, yeah, like for me, it was more of a confusing thing because I wasn't attracted to her, but I had sex with a female. So I was like, well, I must be bisexual, but I didn't make that conclusion straight away. I did have sex with another woman. Oh, I've had sex with women, you know, like, oh, I got so much pussy, like, oh, I'm getting all this pussy, like, ooh. I don't want to have to go into like, because what is sexuality anyway? Like, a lot of people try and separate, and I think as a society, we are quite repressed. What is a sexual encounter? Touching? Penetration? What about when you like, you know, give each other the look, and it's like a lot more intimacy happens in a look than some people's entire year of sex life. You know what I mean? Your soul can connect with someone. You could be closer with a friend. There's no passion behind it. You know, you're both on cloud nine, you're in love, and you touch them and you hold hands, and that's a really intimate thing. Like, I think as humans, we're very complicated creatures, and just to be like, oh, penetration is the only kind of sex there is very, very shallow. So I'm not just gonna give you every little thing that's happened in my life just to prove that my sexual orientation or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Not to mention kissing. I haven't even talked about kissing. What's my tips to you? If you're coming out as a bisexual, if you want to come out, know that it is a continuous process. So once you come out once, you have to come out every time. Well, no, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. But there's not just like one coming out. There's like multiple coming outs. No one cares that I'm bisexual. It hardly ever comes up unless there's someone else, unless I'm at like a pride march or something. Since I have come out and been more accepting of myself, I am who I am, and get rid of the stigma, because there is so much stigma still. Like, you'd be a fool to think that there's no stigma. There is still a stigma for sure. We've come a very long way, but that vote that Australia had, like, that wasn't that long ago, you know? Like, there's still countries where being gay is illegal. So we are in a really privileged country where we can just be gay. That's one of the reasons I want to make this video, is to show you guys that, like, I'm definitely, at the very least, an ally. Do you know what I mean? Make sure that you are safe. Like, if you're living with your parents and you think you're gay, I remember when I was like 12 or something, and I said to my dad, if I were a lesbian, what would you say? And he said, I would never talk to you again. And I was just like, really? Oh, wow, lucky I'm not a lesbian then. Whew. You know? My father and I don't speak, thank goodness. But yeah, so if you're living with your parents and you're not in a position to come out, then I would probably not come out, and don't even go there. Like, don't even go there. Make sure you're safe. You keep yourself safe, not your siblings, not anyone else. You keep yourself safe. When it is the right time, you can then be free about it. But don't pressure yourself. Don't feel guilty or feel like a coward if you can't make that step, because just hold on to that idea that one day you will be free and you will be able to be 100% who you are. I just believe everyone should be able to be an individual. Everyone deserves happiness regardless of your sexual orientation, what gender you are, what gender you're attracted to, and all that stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe. I'm still trying to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. Remember to turn on the post notifications, and I'll probably film some more and maybe like even delete this entire thing because it's kind of awkward to talk about. So.